Supreme Rising. Y'all probably caught my earlier video that I did not too long ago. I was feeding my dogs. And after I did that or whatever, I grabbed me some coffee. And I sat down, I was checking a few things online, and then a couple of accounts or whatever, and then I don't know, something came across me real fast, and it was the most I was like, yo, speak about that. They need to comprehend that. And they need to carry it in a way to where it's absolute opposed to as a conversation. So I'm like, I bet I get it. Hold on 1 second. Let's look at, you got two types of people. You got people who get involved in negativity because there's a negative intention. And you got people who carry the negative intention. I'm not speaking to the people who carry negative intention. Automatically, you know who you is, so you may feel some type of way about what I'm about to tell the people who normally are affected by negative energy, right? So this is an absolute understanding because I got all those type of brains, right? So understand this. Negative energy, you don't have it. It ignites in you. It's not something that you have as a character. It's something that you learn over a period of time of being treated that way. Some people learn it at a mastery because they start understanding that certain people gain materialistic value through that particular character. There's also a burden because it has a heavy catch-22 on it. That's another understanding to digress to. And I'm available for one-on-ones. If anybody wants a consultation, contact me and I'll give you the information for that. But for the point that I'm making is, it's not up to you to carry that burden of the energy that somebody's throwing off on you. You got to find center within your own particular character. If you're an always happy person, stay there. If you are whatever other character that exists other than negativity, stay there because that's your original character, right? Just think about that for a second. Knowing that when negative happens, what affects you to respond is how your feelings are affected by the particular circumstance. Always stay calm, no matter what the circumstance is. If you have to master that, try to master that. Try to see what it looks like when people are coming at you with a particular energy. Engage the fact. And also know that if they're coming at you with a particular energy, it's because it's a particular anger button that they want to press to get the response out of you. That's not your burden to carry either. Your job is to stay in your mental, in your mind that's given to you by the divine. Never put that energy, don't choose that energy. That circumstance is seeking to replace your innocence with that energy. Every single time it happens. This is why back in the day, way back in the day, our elders was real calm. They didn't really say much. It's because depending on how you came, I would absorb that energy. And I got to be responsible about other people that I'm around. This is called character responsibility. People don't even talk about shit like this. They don't even get to this spot as far as conscious awareness. But you have the opportunity to choose what you want to respond to. If you are the type of light that carries yourself in an energy of giving all the time, stay there. You're in that energy because that's what divine created you to be. Stay there. Never digress from that. Always stay in your energy because the more you're in your energy, the more your energy is going to multiply. Stay there. Never let nothing outside of your capability tell you how to be you. If I was you, I wouldn't do that because they're doing this. Even if somebody takes advantage of what you're giving out, keep in mind, you are giving it out. So don't stop giving out. That's what you are. Something wants to use the catch-22 of the characters to dim your particular light. It was 444 on the time when I ended that last passage. Peep game. Something wants you to dim your particular existence. Why is that important? Because you are particularly created. You are a creation. You're here, right? You're in front of this camera right now. If you seeing mine right now, you probably vibing with what I'm saying. So know this, you are born. Divine knew you by name before you came into the womb. So that means you was already thought about and gifted before you even put your two baby light feet inside the baby body before you came out the womb. So never throw away what you are because somebody's trying to affect you. All that F it, I don't care, I don't give a F, I'm going to do this. That's coming from something affecting you. That's not you. You should be mad because like, dang, yo, I don't get a chance to just be me. That should like piss you off, like really bad. Like, and then on top of that, you carry burdens that ain't even yours. You should be like, yo, wait, I don't even really think like that for real. I don't even really want to be like that for real. Like, I don't even want to, like, and if you start getting to the point to where you enjoy that level of self that you became other than your original self, that should make you even more madder because now you addicted to something that ain't even yours. Crackhead. I'm just saying. Knowledge speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? And before we were able to speak words, we did everything by feeling. You know what I'm saying? We felt it. I'm talking about before literary aspects became a part of the human conception. Excuse me. Before it came a part of the human conception. So we vibed on that level. And we still use that today a lot. You know what I'm saying? You know when you was growing up how the things felt. It felt weird or it felt like this or you knew this. It's just like you just know. So don't trade that out of what you are because, oh, you just want to be a part of something. You looking to be accepted. You think you got to change out who you are to be inducted. Don't do none of that. Never. That's like you telling Divine, I ain't appreciative of how you sent me and how you made me. Nah, you better wrap yourself around everything that you are and love that. I ain't talking about loving it by the impression of aesthetics in the world. I'm talking about literally giving it the good, the bad, the ugly medicine of life. And learn from that. Look at your face when you talk to people. Look in the mirror. Check yourself. Like literally show up right. Make it to where you know when you handle your situation is not manipulative. You show up how you supposed to show up all the time. And if you can do that constantly, don't worry about what other people do. You do that. You be the best version of yourself. You're the image. The world is supposed to try to take that from you. But you ain't supposed to let them. So you gonna let somebody take your kid lollipop? Just snatch it, she out there crying, can't fight for herself, you ain't gonna do nothing? Same difference. Unfortunately, a lot of our peoples didn't have this knowledge back in the day. They didn't have this fortuitiveness to protect the divinity that was given. The innocence. They ain't had that understanding to comprehend that's what you really protecting. So you handle it in a different way. You handle it with feathers. You don't be out here like, oh no, you got to go through this. You got to. Nah, that wasn't what it was supposed to be. The way we came through things, it wasn't what it's supposed to be. But it happened. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So since it is what it is, you got to comprehend now you're in the opportunity of doing something different with a level of love because it's stronger. It's harder to do that. It's harder to love through all this. You want to be tough? Love something. For real, though. Love it from you, not from the expectation of what people are saying. Love it from you, from yourself, conditionally. I'm sorry. Love it from you unconditionally, nonstop. That's what your power is. Not to match somebody's energy, but to be the energy. Divine got to be the energy for you, right? Same difference. I ain't trying to hold you, just trying to show you something. If you're going to follow anything, follow what made you. Naga the wise.